They find you unattractive. Now, this could mean a number of things, guys. It could mean either you're not good looking at all, your pictures are kind of bad, like Myron said before, bathroom selfies. You know, it's kind of a distasteful picture. Your cap is fitted back. We seen on the show, girls are like, "Oh my God, this guy is cool, but I don't like his pants. I don't like his shirt." It could be a simple one-off thing that's so nonchalant you wouldn't even know, but somebody's unattractive. So she'll be nice to you. She'll be like, "Oh yeah, you know, I'll be free this time, and yeah, you're cool." And then last minute, my cat died. You know, that's what happens when she finds unattractive for the most part. And at that point, it's like, what do you do? You know, but again, the first thing that she gonna see if it's not in person is your Instagram profile. If that shit sucks, man, pictures are bad, low following, shitty pictures, what do you expect? And hopefully she responds to you, right? Because this is assuming that she responds to you and you can invite her on a date. But for the most part, she won't even respond to you. So it's very unattractive at that point, then it's a no-go for sure. But what I will say is you start the ball in the right place. And if it's the in-person meetup, guys, by the way, you can use charm, personality, you can talk to them, do a little bit banter. That can change the whole unattractive look. But if it's just Instagram directly, it's hard to make that change. So you gotta come with your best foot forward and understand the online angle has to be precise and on point. So that means good fits from Zara, H&M. It's simple, guys. Get some nice fitted clothes. Zara's a really good spot. I like it's pretty reasonable, good price. You get a nice tee, some slacks, some shoes, and you pull up. Do a photo shoot, maybe with your friend, a couple photos here. I say 3 to 5 fits. You go with your friend, get a DSLR camera or a good iPhone camera, do some pictures that way, and post that up. But bathroom selfies, you with some grainy photos, it's a bad look, man. And look, she won't tell you that you're unattractive. Just say, "Oh, you know, my cat died." Should have a cat, bro. What the fuck? Go ahead.
Yeah. So this is so a lot of you guys shoot yourselves in the foot before you even get a chance, and it's because you guys have what's called low sexual market values, low SMV. It could be a multitude of different things. It could be you're fat. It could be you're too skinny. It could be your skin is bad. It could be your teeth are dirty. It could be you dress poorly, right? And I'm not telling you guys to wear designer. You guys know how I feel about designer. It's a big scam. But you got to wear clothing that's fitted. But if the clothing is fitted, that means that you need to be fit. And if you're not fit, then that's a problem, right? If you got titties, your stomach is showing, or hangs over your belt line, like this is all unacceptable, guys. Despite what popular society tells you about having a dad bod or any of this other shit, like it's not gonna, guys. Women will sit there and say, "Oh, I like a guy with a dad bod, or I don't mind a little bit of chub, or blah, blah, blah." What they don't tell you is you also need to have fucking money if you're going to do that shit, okay? Like, girls will go ahead and acquiesce to you if you have low sexual market value, if your status or your money is able to make up for it. But I want you guys to not just be getting girls off of your money and your status. I want you guys to actually be attractive where the girl wants to hook up with you and finds you arousing. A lot of you guys might be attractive, but are you arousing? You need to ask yourself that question. If you're not arousing, then your sexual market value simply is low. You need to focus on getting yourself to look better, especially in today's day and age where we have a very visual world where women are basing you off of your Instagram, they're basing you off of your dating apps, etc. A lot of you motherfuckers are simply ugly. If I'm going to be honest with y'all, a lot of you guys don't look put together. A lot of you guys look fucking disheveled. Your beard is all fucked up. You look like shit. You smell. Your teeth are dirty. And the thing is that a lot of this stuff that I'm talking about is absolutely in your control. I'm say this one more time for you guys. A lot of the deficiencies that you guys have with the way that you look is absolutely in your fucking control. Guys, when I was growing up, right, I had a really bad acne problem. Bad. I had freckles all on the top of my head growing up. I'll never forget, I got this fucking cream when I was in high school. Really bad acne. I got this cream, and it helped with getting rid of it. So by the time I was 18, 19, it took years to get rid of it, but I got rid of it, right? Then I was very skinny. Started going to the gym, lifting weights. Was able to build a somewhat aesthetic physique, right? Then, as I got older, I noticed, oh man, my teeth are fucking crooked because my bottom teeth were really crooked, guys. You guys see this smile now, right? And you're like, damn, man, you got really good teeth over the years. No, they're my real teeth. However, I had to go through the fucking grit and grind of putting on Invisalign. Well, it was Clear Correct back then. And it was painful, guys. Like, it literally hurts to put that shit in your teeth, and then you have to take it out to eat, and it fucking hurts. Right? Did that for about a year and a half. I wore that shit. Right? And every 2 to 3 weeks, they give you new ones to continue to adjust your teeth. Right? Then I got them whitened. Then, as you guys know, as people famously make fun of me for, my hair started getting thin. What did I do? Did I sit there and say, well, I'm just going to go bald and give up? No, I said, fuck that shit. I'll go ahead and do a transplant. Went ahead and did a fucking hair transplant. That was miserable. Cut the back of my head open and shit. I got the I got to find the pictures. I lost them on my other phone. But regardless, cut my fucking head open, blood all over the place. They had to put those grains of hair into the top and the side of my head to bring my hair back, and it was painful. I went, like you guys saw, well, like when I had, if you guys look at some of the old videos with Ken McElroy and Robert Kiyosaki, etc. Watch that episode. Look at how fat my face is. That's because I was in a recovery process. I had just done my surgery like a week or two prior to that, right? And look at how I look. Like, guys, it isn't easy to improve your overall looks. It's fucking painful and takes years. However, I promise you, I absolutely promise you, after it's done and you recover, you're going to be like, damn, this was the best thing I ever did. And a lot of this stuff is in your control. And then going to the gym and training. Guys, it is unacceptable if you're a grown man and you're out of shape in 2024 with all the free information out there. It used to be people didn't really know. Damn, do I lift weights? Do I not? Am I going to do the South Beach diet? All these stupid ass fat diets, whatever. People didn't really know. But now we got evidence-backed studies that are empirically reviewed that tell you guys the most optimal way to go through the hypertrophy process and build muscle and burn fat. It's scientific now. It's out there and it's for free. It's literally for free. You guys can look at pre-reviewed fitness journals now and figure this stuff out. It's all there. Hell, on our fitness on our channel, I did a couple of PowerPoint presentations where I talked about how to systematically lose fat and how to systematically build muscle. I go in detail with how to track your calories, how to count your calories, how to figure out your total daily energy expenditures, what maintenance calories is, how to put yourself in a calorie deficit, how to put yourself in a surplus, how much to put yourself in a surplus. I explain all this crap in explicit detail on the stuff. So there's absolutely no excuse for you guys to not max yourself out. Let's say you're an average looking guy, you can absolutely get yourself to at least a fucking 7. You absolutely can by getting in shape and take care of yourself, improving your skin, improving your teeth, getting, if you don't have the best looking face, you can go ahead and grab some facial hair. You don't gotta be a fucking Chad, guys, to be a decently good looking guy to improve your thing. But the problem is that a lot of you guys simply don't want to do the work. That's what it comes down to. You guys don't want to do the fucking work, and then you wonder why girls reject you left and right, etc. You're fucking ugly. Work on it. The beauty with being a man is that you can actually, if you're not the most naturally handsome guy, you can absolutely augment that by other traits, by getting in shape, getting fixing your hair, growing a beard, dressing better, take care of yourself with your skin, your teeth. All these things indicate higher status and make you look better in the process, and it's healthy. You'll feel good. Like it works out for you. It's not like you're doing some crap that's gonna affect your health negatively. This is all natural stuff that will make you feel better. So you can say something.
That was a great monologue there. Yo, by the way, can I comment on the dad bod thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was hanging around with some chicks and I asked a question, why do girls like dad bods? I was playing into it, right? And they mentioned, well, for one, the guy has a dad bod, probably has money, because that's not, they call it a rich gut, right? That's what they say. So that was one of their reasons why a guy with dad bod is attractive. Then two, it's like, if he has that dad bod, I know other girls might not like him. So by default, is two objections that they have up front that are covered because, okay, he won't be with other bitches, one, and then two, he's gonna have money from me. So that's what they think when they say, I like dad bods. That's like the...
Yeah, it's all a lie. It's not true. You know what I mean? And when they say, oh yeah, I like a dad, it's a fucking lie.
It's cap.
And whenever a girl likes a guy that has a dad bod, he has something that redeems that significantly. Like, they always like to use Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, guess what? It's fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, who was in Titanic. You know what I mean? Like, of course they're going to say, oh yeah, I love Leo's dad bod. Yeah, because he's Leonardo DiCaprio. They're not going to like you, though.
100%.
Fucking Tom from, fucking Gainesville, Texas. They don't give a fuck about you, Tom.
Yeah, you're random. And then last thing about being unattractive, right? So this happened actually 2 days ago. I was at a club with some soccer players, and I brought some girls for their table. One girl was like DTF as hell. She's like, yo, I'm here from out of town. I just want to have a good time. Like, where are your friends at? I'm like, well, they're here. But they all had girls already from before. So I called my buddy over, right? That was at a club as well. And he's like, yeah, she's hot, whatever. They're talking. She came to me and was like, yo, Fresh, I can't do it. I was like, what do you mean you can't do it? Your friend smells. And you know what it was? I think he wasn't wearing deodorant. He had on no deodorant. I'm like, bro, you just ruined it because
simple shit.
No deodorant. And guys, that right there, this tells me, like, guys don't wear deodorant. And I'm like, bro, you just ruined it. But then again, it's like hygiene. Guys are like, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to go out there and be masculine and musky. That shit don't work, bro. Unless you really knows you from before, that shit don't work at all. So, hey, man, put some deodorant on, man. That shit's whack. Okay, number 2.
Yeah. So, the reason why we're harping on this, guys, is because it's in your control. Like, it's amazing to me how you guys fumble simple stuff and just think, oh, well, I'm just gonna go out there and let wing it. Like, no, man, you have to go out there and maximize your looks. The days of being an average-looking guy and getting women, they're fucking gone unless you have some kind of status or money, right? If you're like a regular dude and you ain't a celeb or you ain't a multimillionaire and you're an average looking guy, you're going to fucking struggle, man. So you have to max out your SMV. You have to max out the things that you can control. You got to max out your fitness. You got to max out your skincare. You got to max out your fucking teeth. You got to max out your fashion, right? And again, I'm not saying spend money on fashion. I'm saying dress well where your physique shows and you look good in the stuff, all right? You could, and then obviously, be clean, man. Like simple shit, like you're not wearing deodorant, like that could literally fuck you up,
bro.
For nothing.
It was bad.
3 seconds.
It was bad.
Do this shit, right? And then bam. But then you waste all this fucking time. You go to the club, you do all this stupid shit. You're trying to get some girls, then you can't get laid because you're fucking because you stink.
What you should do is keep in your car some cologne and deodorant. So whenever you get out of the car for like a club or venue, you just put it on right there. Head into the venue. You're fresh, smelling good, but. Put on some deodorant, man. That shit's whack. Number 2.